everybody, and welcome back to another video here on my channel, another photography video. In today's video, we are just walking around the property. I'm not going down in the woods because technically there's about 30 something acres here, but I'm not going to go down in the woods because it is getting a little bit late. It's not supposed to rain. It originally was supposed to rain for the next couple days, and then we got told that we weren't going to have rain, and as I come out here, it kind of smells and looks like it's going to be raining here soon. And I just got a notification not too long ago when I was getting ready for this video that apparently it is going to potentially sprinkle. We need rain. We need to fill up the cistern, but at the same time, it's just make a decision, make up your mind. Is it gonna rain or is it not gonna rain? So I'm not gonna go down there just in case. Also because, like I said, it is getting a little bit later, so lighting's going to be really bad, and I'm just bored. I'm very bored. I don't want to sit in the house. I want to get outside, so I want to do a little video. And sorry about any of the wind. I want to go over real quick my setup for today's video. Right now, I'm currently filming on my R6 Mark II using the EF to RF adapter and also the EF 18 to 135. It's a 3.5 to a 5.6. When I switch from this camera, because this will be my primary camera for photos, maybe even handheld shots, I am going to be using my trusted, and I'm sorry to admit this, but I don't care much for this quality anymore since I've moved on to an R6 and a mirrorless. The quality difference is so amazing, but I am going to be using this for more of like these maybe updates or just me walking around, maybe getting me like a POV type shot. So I'll be using my Canon 80D for that one. The Canon 80D will only have the EF 18 to 135 lens on it, just because that is my widest lens, since this is a cropped sensor as well. With my R6, when I switch over and I put the 18 to 135 on my Canon 80D, I will be potentially using my 50mm. This is an EF 1.8. This is one option, or I think I might stick with the 100mm 2.8. This is the RF for the actual R6. I bought this with the R6. If you haven't seen that video, you can go watch that unboxing. I need to do more updating videos about the first photos and stuff, but these are the two lenses I'm going to be using with my R6 to take photos with, maybe post shots or even videos of what I'm trying to film. But for the most part, any behind the scenes is going to be my 80D. I might end up, if it doesn't rain, adding some glycerin to a couple different flowers for like a raindrop effect. I used to do this all the time in like 2015, 2016, and I haven't used that much, but I found this in my camera bag and I haven't touched it probably in 5-10 years almost. So I kind of want to pull it out and see if I can just drip some on the flowers and see what kind of photos we get. Now that I kind of rambled on about my gear, what I'll be using and everything like that, let's go ahead and get into this video and see what all I can capture today. All right, the first thing I want to do is with my R6 and also the 100mm, I want to take a photo of this granddaddy longlegger. He's a little spider, and since he's on the column for the front porch and it's white, I want to see if we can get up close shots of him and maybe a couple videos. I'll do 200 for shutter, and I'll do a 7.1. I'm gonna have to go, this is math, it's not correct, but I'm gonna go up to 640. That one might have flopped, but that's okay. We're still warming up. This one kind of feels like cheating, but all these flowers back here, I'm gonna try and take some photos of. That'll be so easy. Where's all the bees? Hopefully you guys can see that. I think that one looks pretty good considering I'm zoomed in. Not gonna lie, I don't know how many of those turned out good or not. I tried, instead of doing manual focus this time, to do auto, and I did a couple manual, but I don't think the auto ones, I don't think they're good enough. I don't think it can track bees fast enough. Y'all, there's this wasp in this plant here, and I'm not gonna lie, I got a couple photos. He's very, very far away. I don't know how much I want to get a photo of him because they will tag me. I'm gonna try. Watch me get stung. after that note, after he just kind of flew at me to warn me to get away, I'm good now. I'm good. Let me just walk away and find a new spot to shoot. I wish I could video and put in clips of my son playing, but I really try to keep him off of social media. But I want to show y'all some photos I just took of him playing. He's got a couple different cars and trucks out here, and he's in his own little world. One of them is he's ramping dirt, and he left the Camaro over there on the dirt. And then the other, he has a truck full of dirt in the bed. And then he left his 55 Chevy over in the shrubbery, the mossy shrub, whatever it actually is over here. And I took a couple photos to see the cars from his perspective, and I think they turned out so cute. But I just think it's adorable because when they play with toys, their imagination is working, and once upon a time you probably had a really good imagination, and now as an adult I don't have a good imagination compared, so it's nice to see what he's looking at basically from his perspective. I hope you guys enjoy those photos as much as I am. It's becoming fall, so everything's pretty much dead. The leaves are starting to fall. There are some places that haven't changed this summer, like this koi pond. It pretty much stays the same all year round, I do believe. I think I'm gonna stop recording for just a little bit with my ADD. I was over there by the pond and somehow I didn't get stung, but there's a bunch of ground hornets over there and my son came by and got stung. So we had like a 10-minute getting rid of the stinger because for some reason it ended up losing its stinger and having a part of it fall off, which I hope it dies. I'm not gonna lie, since it stung my son, I kind of hope it dies. Yeah, I'm not really gonna go over there, but I think I'm just gonna walk around just a little bit and not have my camera and just use this one. I might switch to my 50 mil. Potentially, I'll at least bring it, but I'll keep my 100 mil probably on for just a little bit, try and get some more close-ups because for whatever reason, I just can't take photos the way I thought I was going to when the camera's rolling. But as soon as I turn off the camera, I feel more comfortable for some reason. I'm not sure why. It might be because I haven't really filmed photography videos like this in a very long time. I will check back in with you guys in a couple minutes. Hopefully the wind is not bad. I put on my mic on my R6 and I'm also recording with the 50mm and my R6. I think I figured out what was kind of wrong. I don't know what it was about the camera, me recording myself a little bit, but I also was just getting kind of disappointed and discouraged a little bit. As soon as I put away the camera, I switched and I kind of went back to what I used to do in 2017, 2016, where I would randomly go around out in the woods, around the property, and just photograph random things. In the beginning of this episode, I was trying to find things that were interesting or that I thought many people watching this video might find interesting. And then after I shut off the camera, it was more of like the, what do I find interesting? And then I went to photographing textures, trying to find different odds and ends things that maybe I could photograph at different angles and you wouldn't really notice it, or maybe it looked interesting enough to photograph, or at least in my opinion. And that's really all that matters. Is sometimes you get discouraged, but at the same time, it's one of those that, why? Just take the photographs for you, and if nobody else likes them and you do, then that's okay. And that's one thing that I kind of miss doing too, is doing like photography tip videos. I maybe want to redo some of mine. For today, I think I'm actually done. Maybe I might take a few more photos on the way back into the house, but I'm gonna try and gather up my son, head inside, and also start editing these photos. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed the photos and also all the clips that I showed. Be sure to stay tuned for any upcoming videos here on my channel. And as always, God bless.